So question number one was, have you ever watched porn?
Yes.
Question number two is, how would you define homosexuality?
Same genders, same sex, biological sex,
Okay,
same biological sex engaging in sexual activity.
okay. So, so when you say biological sex, just so we'll avoid confusion, you mean people with the external sexual organs, right? Because we don't need people to be like, yo, some people can't see it. So if you have a penis, a showing penis, you're a man. If you got a vagina, you're a woman. We don't care about if you have some organ hidden inside. We're talking about what we can see visually outside, right?
I'm
Just
talking
for
about what you
clarification.
were born with. If you were born with a penis
Yeah,
and you like other people with penis in a sexual manner and you engage in those acts, that's homosexual. If
yeah,
you
yeah,
have a
yeah, yeah.
vagina,
Yeah. The reason I'm saying I'm breaking it down that way is because some people might have male organs, but they're buried inside. So I just want to make sure that we're talking about externally. People people have testicles that they're buried inside, but they're females. Testicles and ovaries are basically the same thing. But that's another conversation. I don't want to get all into the weeds about that. I agree with you. For to keep it simple, I agree with you, right?
hold on, but does that happen often where you have testicles but they just haven't?
Now, I don't know how often it happens, but it does occur, and I don't want those arguments to be brought into the to make this into another argument. So that's
Okay.
why I'm addressing it now and acknowledging that those things can occur,
But
right?
that's not what we talking
But
about,
that's
right?
not what we're talking about, not at
Okay.
all. All right, boom. So you watch porn, you acknowledge that a person who has the external genitalia, right, that we can visibly see is assigned to that gender, either male or female. I'm following. Boom. A guy who dresses as a woman and presents himself as a woman is a transgender, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because I might be blurring lines. I don't know all the terms. All right, so that person would be homosexual, right?
Wait, no.
No, they're not.
This is where, okay, so this is my understanding and where I get utterly confused at.
All right.
A male is born as a male, right?
Yeah.
When he gets older and he decides that he's a woman, that's what transgender is. I may look and appear and biologically be something else, but because I identify as the other sex, I'm not gay. I am a woman. So if I'm a woman and I'm dating a man, that's not homosexual because I'm a trans woman. Yes, that part.
I'm not here to contest none of that, right? But for sakes of this, if you were born a male and then at 20, 30, whatever your age is, you convert to become a woman, but you are having sex with males, you still fall in a homosexual range. And that's no disrespect, but that's just to keep the conversation simple. And maybe it's a very complicated conversation. I do not need people harassing me because of what I'm saying, right? Let me be clear. Everybody do what you want to do or do whatever you feel you was born. I'm not knocking none of that. I be defending people all the time, right? Boom. So let's just keep it as simple.
What's the
All
simple
right.
answer
So
that
so
they're
wait.
gay?
Yeah. The simple answer is they're
So
gay.
that's homosexual activity,
That's
right?
They still fall under the homosexual umbrella, right?
Okay.
Boom. Have you ever watched? So even if they never had sex with
Chicks,
another dude,
you asked about chicks with dicks.
no, hold on, because this is I'm don't get ahead of don't put
The
the
cart before
cart
the
in front
horse.
of the
I
horse.
got it.
Boom. So if it's if you're a adult and you did that, you're gay. Boom. Even if you didn't have sex, right, with somebody of the same sex, and when I say the same sex, somebody who was born with the same biological genitalia, right? Would you ever watch gay porn?
I have,
Better yet, let me rephrase this. Have you ever watched two women have sex?
of course.
All right, bet. Have you ever watched two men have sex?
I did, and it was
Fine.
one. Listen, It was one time, and you want to know why? Okay,
No,
never
I don't
mind.
want to get into it.
Oh man,
I
no,
was
but
not.
I have to add context as to why I watched it, because
All
then
right, go ahead.
people can speculate.
All right, go ahead. Let me know. I, I
So
was
there
hoping you
was
were gonna
this
say no to
big
one of them.
story on social media, like five, maybe 7 years ago, of this boxer who, because I think he did interviews like with other people, and somebody outed him and was like, "Yo, we saw this boxer doing gay porn." So
Okay.
he's manly, speaks
Muscular
out
dudes could be
against,
gay. Yeah,
huh?
muscular dudes could be gay.
Facts, right?
Yeah,
Has nothing to do with it.
yeah.
But he denied it. And then when it came out, he said that he was drugged, And
I think I might have heard about this.
yeah. But it wasn't just one guy, it was two. It was a three thing.
All right.
And I was like, I gotta see this. Like,
Okay.
I don't believe this guy. I clicked on it, and
All right.
they each was taking turns with, not that you want visual, but it was
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
doing everything. My guy was not intoxicated. My guy was not drugged. He wasn't on. It was just straight. So, but that's why I went and did it, just because I had to be curious. But
Yo.
on a normal, I don't. But go ahead.
All right, all right. Look, I'm not even going into that far, right? So here's my question. That's what I'm getting to. Here's the question. If a transgender dude, like, and when I say dude, I mean somebody was born with male genitalia, right? A penis outside, right? If they're having sex with a woman, is it gay sex?
Hold on. If it's so is he trans
The person
woman
with the
or
penis,
trans male? Because a transgender woman is somebody that was biologically born a male, but they now identify as a woman.
okay, yeah, that one. So they are born a male, but now they identify as a female, but they have a penis, but they're having sex with a woman. So is that gay sex, or is that lesbian sex, or is that hetero sex? I guess gay and lesbian is the same.
Who knows?
I'm asking you. So all right, so
it could be a straight sex, and your dude like to cross dress, but to them, maybe they would be considered a lesbian because now you identify as a woman, but you're with a woman. So
that is the question. That is the question. Like, where does this?
Why is this a question, Joe? Why are we discussing?
Because it was gonna be complicated, and I just want to throw people off. Like, yo, right? So
you're not the only one with that question. I have a clip that I'm gonna attach just to this, where a transgender woman is trying to explain the same thing to Kendra G, and Kendra G is mind blown too. She's like, "Wait a minute, but if you like men," so she asked this transgender woman, "Do you want to date a gay male?" And she said, "No, he needs to be straight." And she said, "Well, if he's straight, he wouldn't be attracted to you because you're a man." And she's like, "But I'm not a man, I'm a woman."
All right, look.
Yes, that's my little boy. And he's looking for a father. So I am a transgender woman.
Oh, so you were born a man?
Yes.
Okay. I guess you feel you was born a woman in a male's body?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, I feel like I'm offending you. How do you want me to articulate it?
I'm not offended.
Okay,
I'm not offended at all.
Okay.
No.
All right, well, thank you. I don't think I would have picked up on it. I didn't get it.
Well, you know what, Kendra? So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing like the live your dating show and online dating shows, because it's safer. No one knows. So it's far safer to do it this way. I don't normally walk around with a sign stating that I'm transgender, but I want to finally meet someone at almost 50, who is sincere. So, yeah. So, people don't know. So it makes it hard for me to date because people don't know.
So you find that you get, I guess, men attracted to you, and then they don't know you're a transgender woman. So when do you tell them?
Well, I typically don't, Kendra. The last time I had sex was 12 years ago. I'm not dating.
Okay. So now what kind of guy are you looking for? Do you want A gay man? Like, what is the type of guy you're looking for?
No, gay men, Kendra. Obviously, gay men. No, gay men. I mean, I know that's a huge misconception, and it's and I understand people do not quite understand, but no, obviously, because I'm a heterosexual woman. See, people, they automatically connect gender and sexual orientation. They aren't the same.
You have a vagina?
That's again, gender and sexual orientation are not the same. That's because I am transgender doesn't mean that I'm, no, it doesn't work like that.
Well,
but that's a whole other subject.
Well, I do want to break this part down, and the reason I just asked it bluntly is because you would want a man that wants a vagina, or you would want a man that wants a penis. Like if a man,
it's not even. Can we not really focus on the genitalia, because it's not necessarily about that. It's just about connecting with an individual.
But I mean, maybe for you, but this is probably why you haven't dated in 12 years, because you're not acknowledging what that person wants. Because you can have really good friends, right? I have a lot of good female friends, but I'm not attracted to them in a sexual way.
Right.
So you correct me if I'm wrong. Are you looking for someone to have a great friendship with, or are you looking for someone to be intimate with?
I would love to meet my best friend that leans into a relationship, a forever partner.
Okay, so in a relationship, that would include sex. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
It will.
So it would matter what that guy desires in order to find your right partner. Listen, this is your own journey, but I think that might be the reason why you're having a difficult time probably finding your
I don't know, Kendra. It's because I've been so fixated on healing. I've been
hate Mel because I'm not about to say nothing on that. I was just looking like, okay, I think it's a little bit complicated, right? So it's like this. We could watch two women have sex and be fine. Perfectly fine, right? Because we were talking about equality before. But we watch two men have sex at any given time, that's gay. And we don't look at it as two women being gay.
It is though, two women being gay. That's why they're called lesbian or threesomes.
All right, so look, let me correct that. It's a man and two women, and a man is having sex with two women, but two women is having sex with each other while they having sex with the man. So therefore, that's lesbian too, technically. But we wouldn't look at it like that. We would just look at it like a threesome, but it's technically homosexual.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Technically, but nobody looks at that like that. So why am I saying this? Because you and I have had a lot of conversations about equality and a lot of conversations about how people perceive the homosexual thing. I don't want to say the homosexual thing because that sounds just condescending. Homosexuality, right? And for clarification, just like I said, because I don't want nobody coming after me, just like I said, when people start using the Bible to bomb on homosexuals, I'm like, yo, when you bombing on them and say the Bible speaks against it, the Bible also speaks against fornication and adultery. So if you go bomb on them, you need to bomb on the adulterers and the fornicators as well, right? Because it's all according to the Bible, sexual immorality.
Yeah.
Right? And we don't hold what I'm pointing out is how our standards are inconsistent. You see what I'm saying? And I just use a controversial subject to do it.